Hi, this is Blessings Budgets on a Tuesday, a very hot Tuesday. I believe it's 21st of January. Back again today for some savings challenges. It's the one I started, I believe, last week. Just want to do that. But before we get into that, I'd love to do just a general chat about my history with finances, with money management, and all of that, and a bit about myself as well, because it's always good to know about whoever's chatting with you. So, I'm a 41-year-old mum of three. I will be 42 in June later this year. I have two boys and a girl. The oldest will be 9 this year. The middle child, so oldest is Toby, the middle child, Nico, will be 7 later this year, and the youngest will be 3 later this year. But for now, they're 2, 6, and 8. And they're great kids, handful sometimes, but I love them. Right now, the youngest is having a nap, and the older two are watching some TV. Sorry about the interruptions in the previous video, but mummy life, that's how it is. Just getting into it. So basically, I am largely from an administrative background. I did some HR work, but I'm not like fully trained or anything. It's all on the job. So some of my jobs have had sort of their basis in HR, but for the majority of my roles, it's been administrative, clerical kind of work. And kind of just fell into it because my background was social sciences. That's what my degree was in. Basically, decades ago, I got that, and then just landed into work in government jobs, and yeah, still going. I'm now in a school-based job. It's still administrative, but it allows me to be there more for my kids. So I'm still enjoying holidays, which is great, and it's a slight cut in pay, but it's been a choice that I've been happy to make. Especially, I think after COVID, not sure if we're allowed to use that word, so I'll just say after that 2020 period, I just reevaluated things and knew I wanted to, I wouldn't say work less, but just work smarter. So it's still kind of like a 9 to 5, but it's more like a 8 to 4. Although there was a period of time, and it may still be that way, where I was allowed to start early and then leave early because of the type of work I was doing. So it's quite kind of flexible and works well. And I work near home, so that's brilliant as well. Anyway, also my husband works, so we're both full time. He is in the area of disability services. He's a disability support worker. So we earn about the same, roughly in the ballpark of 2K per fortnight or 4K per fortnight in Aussie dollars. That's just a rough amount, but we also own property, a couple of properties, and not just saying this to toot our horn or anything, but I think we're doing fairly well on that front. So we're up to 4 properties, 4 houses. So the one we own, or the one we're living in, we own 4, and the other 3 we're renting out. So basically, part of the journey since we got married was to build generational wealth, and I believe we're working surely but slowly or gradually to our goals. But we don't know anyone in our sort of our area, culture, however you want to say it, that's really at the same level. There's a few, but not that we're super close to or engaged with. So the only time we can really relate to people on that front is we try and attend different seminars and things, which is great, and just try and increase our knowledge, because we've made some mistakes along the way, and we're growing, we're trying to learn more, and just build for our future, for our kids and for ourselves, because we don't necessarily want to work 9 to 5 jobs for the rest of our lives. We're getting older, so in our early 40s now, and we're really trying to plan for the future. So yeah, right now we're really doing well. We have decent savings. good jobs, and hopefully it all remains that way. But it's always good to plan ahead and things like that. So just so you, in case you haven't seen other videos, this money or cash that I stuff is just my money. When I say that, we have joint finances, we have a joint account, a bank account. Sorry, just a moment. But we have money that's set aside for him and money aside for me. So basically a couple of hundred, 329 roughly thereabout for me, and I think it's about 250 for him. He's got a bit less because he pays into his mum's property, which he and his siblings sorted out. So I think that's why he gets less. But I will have to update, follow that up and just see. Hang on, should he not be getting the same as me? Because that shouldn't penalise him. But he's happy. He's like always being really great with money, whereas me, I'm always saying, well, I want more money. But we're managing really well, and I've learnt, family first. It's not about me. You come from being a single person, especially in your early 30s. We got married. I think I was 33. So we'll be having our 9-year anniversary soon, so that's great. Just playing with my ring. Yep, still fits. It's interesting. Obviously, when you have babies and things, it can get tight. Sorry, I was like rubbing a bit of lotion, and it's probably overdone it today. I'm looking a bit oily. I just wanted to look okay on camera. Okay, so back to it. About 9 years. Yep, 9 years this year. 30th of January. So looking forward to that. Basically, a bit lost in where I was going with this. Okay, so joint finances. So we have a joint bank account, and I believe a family that budgets together stays together. But everything is electronic based with our bills, water, electricity, the properties. Obviously, the tenants are paying for those, and then we don't have any debt. We always pay for things outright. So we have 2 cars. Although unfortunately we had a few accidents, or my husband did. So both cars are unfortunately in the repair shop or with insurance at the moment. So yeah, bad timing, but at least it's towards the end of the holidays and after Christmas. So we did get away a few weeks ago, but at the moment no car, so he's having to Uber and things like that. But yeah, God willing, no more car accidents or anything like that, because it just takes forever to sort out car repair and all of that. Anyway, getting back to it, just to say that our finances are pretty good at this stage, but this is more about where I was before we got married, or at least in the lead up. As I said, spending, and it was terrible. Like, I'll be honest, and it's embarrassing, I used to get heaps of loans from cash converters. I was like the worst. I think for me, I've thought, I can get my hands on money and I can just pay it back. Because for me, I always worked. This is really personal and hard. Actually, it's not hard to talk about it now, but say when we got married and things like that, it's like you have to kind of just sort those issues out. Otherwise, you can't move forward. So for me, I had to pay out my car, and there was a time where I even had to get my mum to bail me out because I guess I was spending, going out and things like that. I'm not like a loud person or anything like that, but I had my close friends, we'd go out, and I just didn't budget. I would just spend, work. At one point, I think I did get smart and think, hang on, I need to either earn more or spend less. And this is like in my 20s. So from 24, I would say 24 years old, I was working in government. Probably started off with about $950 per fortnight, and then it built up until, more current times. I was even earning up to about $2,500 per fortnight, or 5,000. I guess that's 5,000. This is after tax. Like I got to be a level 3 in government, and then this job, even though I'm a level 2 in the role I have, it's a different award, so it ends up being less, but it's still really great pay. And to think of it like this, I'm actually technically working less because I have school holidays. So it all balances out, and I love it, to be honest. Yeah, I really love it, and we'll just see how we go. And there was a time I wanted to climb and all that, but this is a season where I just want to focus on family and be there for my kids while they're young. So, okay, so back on my journey, yeah, um, I think I have a bit of an addictive personality with some things. So, chocolate's my jam. I love chocolate and sweet food. And the other thing is, I do like money, like spending it. Um, it just makes me feel good. But I think you have to have balance, and I didn't have that. And there's times I'm still working on it, but I think I'm a lot more measured now. I don't take out loans and silly things. I even had a credit card at one point, which I think it's unfortunate I closed it because I've learned a lot about credit, good good debt, bad debt, and if you can manage a credit card, it's not a bad thing. You can actually use it for good, for useful wealth building purposes, but I was not using it in that way. And my credit score got really bad. It's better now. It's on its way up, and it's doing better. But I even had to we had to have our home loans and things in my husband's name, and doing it together, that helped. Whereas I think on my own it wouldn't have helped. So really early on, and this will be my message for others. Sorry, it's quite sweaty here. So just have to towel off a bit. Yeah, need to get aircon sorted. I think I really need to get like a fan for my room. Just kind of need to probably not lean on this right now. What I'll do is just close it for the moment. Yeah, Perth is like yesterday. It was really hot, 44 degrees. I don't really remember, and I've been here since I was a little kid in the early 80s. 84, I think we came here to WA. I don't remember there being like a 44-degree day. Maybe 41, 42, 43 tops, but yeah, very odd. And but it is summer, and January and February can be pretty hot. But we're trying to keep cool, and we did a lot of nice things today. Saw that Mufasa movie. It was really good, so I'd recommend if anyone wants to watch that. My kids, I think, enjoyed it. They didn't comment much, but I think they were just glad to get out of the house, which is a bit hot at the moment. But we're managing, and we'll get the aircon fixed. So yeah, I think I've explained things. So I'll just say we're on our way, and with this cash stuffing method, I really hope to build my savings. I was just never someone to this day, unless I had like a savings goal, like traveling overseas, see my parents in Africa and East Africa. My sister and I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I was actually then giving her my money, and she was helping me save it by keeping it, whereas I probably would have spent it. Whereas now I realize it has to come from you. You have to be the one that says, okay, I need to save this and all that. And I have done that if it's short term goals, been great. Like wanting a TV when I was in my early 30s or late 20s. And I did it if it's like quite short term, like 1 month, 2 months. When it's been longer term, like travel, I have to be honest, I've always borrowed. Or if it's just really short term, like local trips, I've been okay. But the long term saving just was never me, and I'm growing into that, doing better now, especially because I want my kids to be and do better than I did. And I think this channel can be really instrumental, this cash stuffing method, in helping me build a saving mentality, motivation, the skills, all of that, all of the above, and the actions to go with it. So today I have, I still have cash in the bank, but about a week until I get paid again. Let's see. Yeah, I've got to go quick because my baby will wake up soon, my toddler. So I've got $10 here I want to cash stuff, or in the savings challenge, and I think it's about $3, but we'll count in here. Because I'm going to be sometimes adding coins, they'll be kept here, and the rest will be in the cash stuffing envelope. Yeah, she's probably going to wake up soon. So let's see here. And I really am trying to, film a bit more regularly. So that's what I'm on today. Maybe twice a week if I can. That's sort of the goal at the moment. So I have this from the previous week, if you can see this. Just get closer. And I did my nails in a hurry, so I don't know, they probably could be better. But anyway, excuse that. So start date, I didn't put that in. I should put that date in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each is $1. 10 times 1 is 10. The goal is 50. And let's see, we already had $5, another 5, so we had $10 in there. So I'll put them back in. And I'll just click this back in there. And we're adding another 5. So that's 15. And another 5. That's 20. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $1. I'm not being pedantic in it doesn't need to be dollar coins. As long as it's adding up, it's all good. Another $1. So that's $2 in there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $3. So $3 in the jar and $10 in the cash stuffing wallet is $13. So I'll mark that on here. And I don't know where my other pen went, so I'll have to find that. But I'm just using this big pen at the moment. It's a bit thicker, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Yep, so that's $13. I'll show you there. It's probably a little bit messy. 13 there, which means just do some maths off camera. 50. All right. I think a sneeze is coming. Sorry, I can't edit that out. I still have to work on the editing skills here. So excuse that. Bless me. No pun intended. Blessings budgets. So yeah, 13 take 50 is 37, which means I have $37 more to go. I think that's backwards for you guys. All right, so that's that. So what I want to do is get a book, a planner to kind of track this and maybe do an episode where I'm showing you all these updates. But for now, that's all that we've got. But yeah, just letting you in on my journey, where I've been. It's not been perfect or anything by any means, but where I'm going, I believe, is in a better, more financially stable place. So I'm going to put this here, and we'll see you next week for more cash stuffing. Thanks for joining me today. And if you have been enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment. Signing off, blessings budgets.